Reading Captain Underpants and the Big Bad Battle of the Bionic Booger Boy, Part 1. Pages 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're short pages. George and Harold. This is George Beard and Harold Hutchins. George is the kid on the left with the tie and the flat top, and Harold is the one in the right with the t-shirt and the bad haircut. Now remember that. They're walking by a sign that says, "Please wash your hands after using the toilet." George and Harold's grades in school were much like whales in the ocean. They rarely rose above sea level. Ha ha ha. So, George and Harold are awful naughty. And look, now they're rearranging that sign. Naughty boys. Melvin Sneedley, however, he's the kid down there with the bow tie and the glasses. He always gets straight A's. Because Marvin was so academically gifted, people just assumed he was a lot smarter than George and Harold. But that wasn't true. You see, George and Harold were every bit as smart as the straight A students, but in a different way. And the way they couldn't be measured by quizzes or worksheets. So now their sign says, "Please wash your hands in the toilet." Those naughty boys. Maybe George and Harold couldn't spell very well or remember their multiplication tables. Perhaps their grammar wasn't no good either. But when it came to saving the entire planet from nasty forces or unreeling events, there was nobody better than George or Harold Hutchinson. Okay, so now our questions. Who is the kid on the left with the tie and the flat top? Who is the kid on the left with the tie and the flat top? Okay. George and Harold did what to the sign? George and Harold did what to the sign? Let's see. When they got done, what did the sign say? When they got done, what did the sign say? Sneedley was what kind of student? Sneedley was what kind of student? And one more question. What were George and Harold really good at? There was no one better than George and Harold to do what? Okay?